Good afternoon, Set and Stars. We are here on this Trick Fit Tuesday with our fabulous SNN. We want to just say, wow, it's been a little bit. We didn't have it last Tuesday. We missed you guys. We hope you had a great fall break and that you are ready back today, having finished your first full day back, bright eyed, bushy tailed, and of course, ready to learn. Scholars, we have some announcements coming up and then our usual routine of SNN things. We'd like to introduce to you our behavior ambassador that's joining us today. Could you pick up the mic and share your first and last name?
I'm Tim Cronin.
Tim, what grade are you in? Sixth grade. So give a round of applause to Tim, guys. Yay! We're so glad to have you join us. Again, this is Miss Reyes, and Miss Reyes is our PBIS coach.
Hi, guys. Good to see you all again.
And then I am just Miss Fleischman. I am your assistant principal. Okay, we are going to be talking about some school-wide agreements and expectations. First off, dress for the weather. Please be sure that you are consistently checking before you leave the house that you have the appropriate gear. We're going to start transitioning into snow and we're going to have things like boots and snow pants. We might not be there yet, but many of you are feeling the burn of needing to have a coat, a hat, and maybe some gloves. You all have a locker. Now is a good time to ensure that you are using your own locker unless you are assigned a share from a teacher and that you are putting your things away. If you need a lock, you can receive a lock in the office. Some of us, we need to make sure that we pay for an additional lock, or if we've never gotten one, just double check those things and make sure that we are all ready to go to be using our lockers each and every day appropriately for school. For the cafeteria, when you guys are transitioning from class to lunch, it's important that you not only stop at your lockers to get those coat, hat, and gloves, but that you also put away your binders and your Chromebook. As you get into the cafeteria, you must have your gear with you, and you're not going to be permitted to leave after you're in there to go back and get it. So, once again, scholars, remember that as you need things, it's important that you get in the routine of stopping by your locker first, then going to lunch because you're dismissed outside as our normal routine from lunch. It's important that you use kindness, that you stay seated, that your food stays on the tray at all times, and when you are done eating, that you are responsible in cleaning up after yourself. Great reminders. Again, phones, we talked about that this morning on our morning announcements. Make sure that we keep those put away, that we are following teacher expectations. And if you're asked to turn in your phone, that you politely do so. And last but certainly not least, I think we did a great job today with our adjustment to the temperature in the building. Most of the classes I was able to be in were okay-ish, but I know some of your spaces are still pretty cold. We are in here. And so if you need to have an extra covering to make sure that you are warm and safe at school, you are permitted to do so until we get kind of things in a better position temperature wise in the building. So those are some of the updates I have for you right now. Last but certainly not least, as we get back on the buses today, make sure that you are seated appropriately, that you are being kind, that you're following your bus driver's instructions, and that you are being a positive member of your bus community. That's a quick reminder as well. Okay, we're going to take off for you, Miss Reyes. I know you have a couple of updates, and then we got some things that Tim's going to share.
All right, awesome. Well, once again, Tim, thank you so much for being here on with us. I know that we just wrapped up our first ever Behavior Ambassador group for November. Can you share one thing that you enjoyed about being an ambassador?
I like the rewards that we got at the end of the month.
All right, awesome. What was your favorite reward?
The one that we got at the end of the month,
Which was?
which was a booket.
Fantastic.
Ooh, book it. Okay,
Yeah,
great
always
reward.
a good time, always a good party.
Yes.
Fantastic. So now we have a brand new crew. It's going to be coming in for December. They've already been selected. Teachers that are affected, I've already sent you an email. I'll be delivering those passes next Monday for our very first meeting. This new crew is going to be covering a completely different topic as we do every single month. Tim, can you share with the audience what is going to be the focus of our December Behavior Ambassadors?
The focus on next week's month will be attendance.
Right, awesome. Thank you so much,
Woohoo.
Tim. Woo, attendance. And speaking of attendance, we're going to need that crew's advice and guidance for sure because it's just in time for our December attendance challenge starting this Thursday. Teachers, the challenge sheets have already been placed in your boxes. If you are an advisory teacher, please pick up those papers and deliver them out to your students tomorrow during advisory because our challenge starts this Thursday. You're going to be marking the attendance in third period students. That's where you got to get your charts marked this time around. And if you get perfect attendance over the next 10 days, you get a yummy prize. Also, don't forget, guys, if at least 90% of you are here 8 out of the 10 days, then the whole campus gets hot cocoa at recess with the fixins.
What?
So good luck, challengers. Good luck. Now, on to our rising stars. And Tim, I'm going to get your help with this one more time. We actually have quite a number of entries this time around from all grade levels. So we're going to go ahead and pick one from each grade this time. Starting off with the 8th graders. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of throw them in this box right here. All righty. Tim, if you could please pick out a name.
The rising star for 8th grade is Sawyer Mitte.
Sawyer Mitte.
Woo, Sawyer, congratulations. Sawyer was nominated by Hayden for working extra hard and bringing things from gym to music room. So Sawyer, make sure you stop by 140 after school today to get your prize. All righty, Tim, we're going to go ahead and move on to the 7th grade. 7th graders, this one's for you.
The 7th grade rising star is Emerson Pope.
Yay,
Woo!
Emerson.
Good job, Emerson. You were nominated again by Hayden for working hard and sharing drum space during town hall. Great job. All righty. Last but not least, we got the big crew. Always is the big crew. We got 6th grade right here.
Wow, that's a lot of 6th grade.
Indeed. Tim, if you wouldn't mind, please.
Don't pull your own, Tim.
The 6th grade rising star is Declan Pardo.
Yay,
Woo!
Declan Pardo.
Tim, you know what? All right, we're going to do one more 6th grader because Tim just so happened to pick the one that he nominated for. So congratulations, Declan. You were nominated by Tim for you always are on task and listening to directions, and we appreciate you. But we're going to pick one more for 6th grade.
What? 2 6th grade? I think they've earned it with all those in
look
there.
At this. Look at this. All right, one more from Tim. Eyes closed.
The 2nd 6th grade rising star is Simon Chang.
Woo!
Yay,
Congrats,
Simon.
Simon was nominated by a classmate as well. And it was being a good friend and a good person. Thank you very much, Simon.
So let me see if I remember. Simon Chang, 6th grade. Declan Pardo, 6th grade. Whoop, whoop. Emerson Pope, 7th grade. Whoop, whoop. And Sawyer Mitte, 8th grade.
Indeed.
Whoop, whoop.
So all raffle winners, make sure you stop by room 140 to pick up your prizes. Everyone else, check the wall of stars outside room 40 for a smaller prize. And last announcement here, I got some unclaimed raffle prizes from the Tardy Party. We announced your name, but we missed you. Sofia Velasquez, Cesar Acevedo Castillo, and Delar Rios Galmiche. Please stop by room 140. I got a bigger raffle prize with your name on it. This is the last call for those 3 kiddos. Sofia Velasquez, Cesar Acevedo Castillo, and Delar Rios Galmiche. Room 140. Congratulations to all our raffle winners.
Awesome. Woohoo. So we got rising stars. We've got raffle winners that need to come get their prizes. Next up, we're also going to do Scholars of the Week. So we are ready to go here. We have quite a few kids that are always going to be nominated. This covers the week before last and maybe a couple that trickled in last week. So, teachers, once again, we like to encourage you to submit those for your SLC when you guys have planning meetings this week and you get an opportunity to collaborate. We will send out the link again. You can also find it on the staff only page so that consistently you can nominate scholars from your every week if you choose. We have 8th grade, some 6th grade, and a 7th grade that we're going to be honoring today. So first off, from one of our 8th grade Ada Deer SLCs, this student is bright and compassionate, 8th grader at SENNETT. They're a true gem. Renowned for their exceptional writing skills, they effortlessly weave words into captivating stories. Beyond their academic prowess, this student's kindness shines through in their interactions with others. They possess a unique ability to make everyone feel valued and included, creating a warm and welcoming atmosphere for all. That was beautifully written, and this one was about Heidi Hazens. Hopefully, I said it right, Heidi. Heidi Hazens or Hazens. I'm sorry if I mispronounced, but wonderful, wonderful, Heidi. We appreciate all the excellence you bring to your 8th grade classrooms. Okay, now this is a 6th grade scholar from the Missy Copeland SLC. This scholar is a thoughtful, determined, intelligent, and curious student. They display responsibility by bringing materials to class each day. This student makes our SLC a better place. The Missy Copeland SLC would like to honor Delilah Braun. Woo-hoo! All right, this next 6th grade SLC scholar comes from the Amanda Gorman Scholars. According to students in our SLC, this scholar is great at helping others. This scholar is polite and kind and wants to see success for themselves and their peers. This scholar is always raising their hand and sharing their thinking and thoughts with the class. We think they are a great asset to our SLC. The Amanda Gorman Scholars are happy to honor Vess Brunk is our Scholar of the Week. Woohoo! Go Vess! And then last but certainly not least, from the Mae Jameson SLC, this is a 7th grade scholar. And this scholar we would like to honor as our first student of the week for 2nd quarter. Okay. They possess many skills that make them a leader in our SLC. They are focused on their education and help create a classroom of learning. They push themselves and others around them to become better people. They are a joy to be around and are willing to stand up for what is right for themselves and for other students. And SENNETT, they are a great role model and a hard worker and accepts nothing but the best. This student is Bella Matthews. Woo! And then we have one that just popped in, which is wonderful. We're going to make sure that we include that very special honor next week. I do know that this is coming from the Mae Jameson SLC and that they do a Scholar of the Week every week. So I know that Bella was last week's. So the update I just got is this week's, but I want to make sure that we have the slides all ready and ready to go. So though you guys are going to be honored in your SLC for 7th grade at home, we will make sure we shout you out on next week's SNN. Woohoo! So more to come. Okie dokie. Next week we have testing. So we actually have some this week. So let's make sure it's very clear. We have students that are going to be doing some wonderful, wonderful winter assessments that are geared up to do their access testing. Again, access testing is a great opportunity to show and give it all you've got as far as your English and Spanish language learning. And so we also then next week have literacy testing for all of us in school. Again, getting our assessments in so that we have a great understanding of what our reading lexiles are, what our comprehension and other things that are being assessed, as well as our iReady diagnostic. So This week, there are going to be students that are going to be in separate spaces doing testing. And then next week, we're going to be running our testing schedule for 3 days. So make sure that you are ready and prepared Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to be doing our building and school-wide assessments. Remember that most of them are done on Chromebooks. So you want to be responsible, make sure that you have them every day and that they're fully charged. But more importantly, that you're geared up and ready to do your best. We want to make sure that we're focused and that we're giving it our all. In addition to this, scholars, just before I wrap up today, and before I get to the coverage wheel, but certainly not least, we have our land acknowledgement on the 9th. That is an important acknowledgement. We are on Ho Chunk land here at SENNETT, and so we are going to be honoring and acknowledging the land that is the indigenous area that we are currently on. So keep in tune for more information about that to come. As we've heard, attendance was great. You guys celebrated right before break, not only a no tardy party, but you also got an opportunity to wear pajamas that day, in addition to an additional treat. So a wonderful day of celebration. We have more coming up before fall or winter break. And so we want to make sure that we continue to come each day here, ready to learn and putting our best foot forward. All right. We are going to thank our teachers who covered and were your guest teachers in some of your classes. Last week, we only had Monday and Tuesday at school. So this also includes teachers who volunteered and taught in your classes the week prior to Thanksgiving week. So let's see our coverage wheel. We are going to spin it twice. 2 times today. Woohoo! Here we go. Oh, okay, Miss Davies. Thank you. We appreciate that. Spin it 3 times. And can you remove? Oh, okay. If she comes up again, we won't have her win. Mr. Gallegos. Is it? Oh, Miss Kennedy, it tripped over the line. See, that's why we can't wait till we have to wait till it pops up. Okay, Miss Kennedy. Sorry, Mr. Gallegos. Miss Kennedy got that one. Yoo-hoo. One more spin. We're going to keep spinning. We're glad Miss Kennedy won. We appreciate her covering last week and the week before. Gallegos? Okay, so we fixed it. All right, so Miss Kennedy, Miss Gallegos, and of course Miss Davy, who is our guest teacher that comes here and supports our school. Oh, I'm Mr. Gallegos. Sorry about that, Mr. Gallegos. Okay, well, thank you guys so much. I want to just shout out, guys, and congratulate our tech crew who are always working hard at SNN here behind the scenes. So we want to thank you guys. Woo! Tech crew, we appreciate you. And for now, we are signing out, SENNETT Stars. Deuces!